Hello, this is Chaneta, author of How to Have This and That. Today, I'm going to speak briefly about the law of least effort, or some call it the law of least resistance, or as one of my favorite inspirational teachers calls it, that is Neville Goddard, the effortless way. Yes, we're going to talk a little bit about the effortless way because there is an effortless way. The principle of least effort, that is, or least action, governs everything in physics, from the path of a planet to the path of a pulse of light. Least action is the minimum of energy multiplied by the minimum of time. Therefore, in moving from your present state to the state desired, you must use the minimum of energy and take the shortest possible time. Neville Goddard says this: your journey from one state of consciousness to another is a psychological one. So, to make the journey, you must employ the psychological equivalent of least action, and the psychological equivalent is mere assumption. That is, assuming the feeling that you already have that which you want, that which you decide, or as it says in the Bible, Mark 11:24, therefore I tell you, whatsoever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Or as Neville Goddard says, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Note here, which I missed for many years, that it says you must believe you already have received it, that is your desire, and then you will have it. So, the first thing you must and foremost do is believe it to be true that you already have it now in your reality, although you cannot see it, but you will possess it if you believe it. Then you must believe that you are the person that you want to be, and it will show up for you. Well, the law of least effort at work. The day you fully realize the power of assumption, the power of believing that you already have your desires, you will discover that it works in complete conformity with this principle of least effort. It works by means of attention minus effort. Yes, there is an effortless way to living. Thus, with least action through an assumption, you reach your goal without effort, without that hard work. This is the same as another translation of Mark 11:24 that says, therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Least effort again at work. Of course, this does require some faith, and you cannot give into appearances of what appears to be to the contrary of what you're asking for. You have to stand in your assumption. Don't look left, don't look right, no matter what appears to be otherwise to what you want to manifest. Whatever seems to be the contrary, don't give into that, because you know that you know that you know that you already have the thing that you want, your desires. So don't allow anyone to tell you otherwise. Do not get discouraged. Stay in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and you will manifest the harvest of choice. You are not to let any negative outside happenings in the world affect your assumption and belief. Let's quote Ephesians 3:20. Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly beyond all that we ask, think, or imagine, according to the power that works where? Within us. The power within us is greater than the power that is in the world. Remember that. Connect to your inner power and stop giving your power away to the world and other people. Creation's finished. What you desire already exists. It is only excluded from your view because of your level of consciousness, the contents of your consciousness. It is a function of an assumption to call back the excluded view and to restore full vision. It is not the world, but your assumptions that change. An assumption brings the invisible into sight. It is nothing more or less than seeing with the eye of God, that is, using your imagination. Assumptions determine your experience. For example, what are you assuming about your health, your relationships, your money, your business, your career, your job, etc.? Look at what is manifesting in your life. Look around you and connect the dots, and you will see what you are assuming about these things in your life. Watch your assumption with all diligence, for out of it your issues, your life, what happens in your life. So assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Every event in the visible world is the result of an assumption or an idea in the unseen world. There's no struggle, no hard work, no sacrifice. Just assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and do as Mark 11:24 suggests. Believe you have received it, whatever it is that you want, and it will come to pass. And guess what? It comes to pass. Isn't it wonderful? Yes, it is. The present moment is all important, for it is only in the present moment that our assumptions can be controlled. Let me quote again Mark 11:24. You can tell this is my favorite verse, right? Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe you have received it and it will be yours. Least effort again at work. When you believe you already have your desires, they will manifest for you and you'll be using the effortless way. The future must become the present in your mind if you would wisely operate the law of assumption. The future becomes the present when you imagine that you already are that person you want to be. You already have that person thing you want to have, so you're assuming it is fulfilled. Be still, least action, and know that I am God, that your desires are already here. Whatever you desire, and people would desire different things. What is your desire? The end of longing is being. Being is now expressed how you are being in this present moment. So translate your dreams into what you want. Be conscious of already having it. Picture what it would be like to have the life of choice, to live in your dreams, to not live in your dreams, but to actually manifest it in your real life. And make sure that you're not just futile daydreaming. There's limited supply and it's available for all of us at all times. There's never a shortage of anything. Whatever you need, better health, loving relationships, a job, money, successful business, time, freedom, whatever it is you desire, believe you already have it. I'm emphasizing this purposely, and you will have it. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Believe that you're already living your experience of having this and that. And guess what? It works for you and it works for me 24/7, 365 days of the year without fail. And by the way, nothing ever runs out. There is an abundance in the universe of everything, more than enough for me and you, plus some left over. Whatever you do, stop wondering how your desires will be manifested. That is not your job. Your job is to believe that you already have your desires and let God take care of the hows. You couldn't figure out the hows in any of your lifetimes anyway, and so why worry and fret over it? Just let go and let God. Stop trying to control the situations. That is the way you think that things should manifest in a certain way, and if they don't, we get upset because it appears to be going not the way we want it, so we don't think we're manifesting, right? Or going to manifest. So we add this unnecessary stress to our life for what? But stay in the space of believing you already have your desires. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You will have no stress, no worries, or anxieties. If you live from that space of assumption and belief and leave the details to the universe, you will be living the effortless way. You are the creator of your play. You are the four mighty ones. I've talked about this before. The producer, the author, the director, the actor. In your play as an author, how are you writing your script? Are you writing it with struggle, suffer, and sacrifice? And you have to do all this hard work? Or are you applying the law of least effort and the law of assumption? Be awake, aware, and conscious, and be the deliberate creator of your world. Train your mind to focus on living from the state of your wish already fulfilled. Pay attention to what you want and focus only on that. You are probably thinking, no way, nothing can be that easy. You know why? Do you know why you think that way? I thought that way for many years because our predominant program says hard work, suffer, and sacrifice, that's what you have to do to get ahead. And so if it appears to be otherwise than suffer, sacrifice, and hard work, we ignore what we're told, a new way of thinking, because it's not hard work. So after all, can it be that easy? Well, yes, of course it can. We can live by using the law of least effort and living the effortless way. So I will share with you one day more of my testimonies of how when I do use the law of least effort, I'm using it more and more, my wishes come to pass easily, effortlessly. I have some great testimonies, and I will share with you over time, because living the effortless way is the happiest, nicest, most positive way to live. So practice living the effortless way. Assume the state of your wish fulfilled. Release, trust God, and know that you are already that person you wish to be. You have the things you want to have, and yes, live a life of having this and that. You were born to be healthy, prosperous, and joy filled. You don't have to struggle to have health, wealth, and time freedom. Just assume you already do. It works that way. Try it for yourself. This is Chaneta, author of How to Have This and That. Thank you for buying my books on Amazon.com. Before you go, this is what I want you to do for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click like. Share my videos with others and invite them to subscribe to my YouTube channel below and click like. Be awake, aware, and conscious. Yes, you can have this and that. Isn't it wonderful? Yes, it is. Thank you for being a part of my world.